If you want to go to Middle East to work as a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, or any other jobs, even accountant self, you are going to pay a lot of money to get that role.
Of course.
But you see all these ones like maid,
Caregiver.
So where did you travel to?
I went to Oman. Before I left Nigeria, some people were telling me, "Ṣé ọmọ ètò ọmọ yẹn? Sọ wọn pé kó fi aṣọ àbáwọ̀ àwọn yẹn kó fi cover ojú kó tó kúrò ní airport Dubai." Wọ́n ní why? So that tó bá débẹ̀, wá ti pa àwọn kan pé okay, àwọn tó máa lọ gbé leléyìí, àwọn tó bá fẹ́ gbé wọn ò ní rí. Do things nonchalant in their country there. They don't care who will die. They don't care who will cry. It's a taboo for them to be dating an African. Nigerians, they don't trust us. In fact, they hate us. I was in the same
This
then.
is where you travel.
Yes.
That's on
Wow.
I was on that age. And before you leave Nigeria, get Nigeria embassy's number before you leave. Ní immigration office ní Nigeria at the airport, our immigration officer tí mo pàdé, they were actually asking, how old are you? I said, I'm not just leave me, but the immigration officer. So it was his number that was there.
Wow.
So if you get there and then
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to another interesting moment with the SJT. And we're so delighted to welcome you to this beautiful episode. How are you doing? And yes, it's TGIF. Yes, I'm very sure you're going to enjoy your weekend, of course. And you know that weekend cannot be complete without saying this, without watching this. So, guys, let's go on. I remain your favorite lady, your favorite host, your beautiful host, Tony Mercy. And we have OG General in the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. It's a black entertainer.
Black and yellow
No,
entertainment.
talk when you just Friday, but we jáde talk for you. After the year, we are here in another place. So welcome to another episode with us and trust us. We are trying to make every content a very suitable and a wonderful time with you guys. Thank you for always staying with us. And let me shift.
to the idea.
Yes. To the Egula, to my coin,
Egula,
as usual. Yeah. Don't they whine me. So, hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl Olu Akbelumi. So, you're welcome to the show. This is HGT with the guests. Yes, with the guests. So, welcome. You know how we do it now. I will bring it to you. Hot thoughts, that us gist, us. Don't worry. Mercy, you can finish.
Trust me, guys. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. You know how we do it here now. We don't just tell story. We don't just say story. We learn and we listen. So, guys, just sit down, take a chill water, and enjoy this episode. I would have said, let me just brief you guys our name, but I would love her to introduce herself fully to you guys. So, to our guests in the studio. Ooh,
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so
you
much.
look so good.
Thank you.
Like,
Naturally good.
You're wearing my favorite color. I love green.
Wow, that's nice.
and half his hair with gold.
Uh-huh.
The dazzle.
Golden bling.
Like, bling.
She understands
I
now.
wanted to put on black and gold before.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a gown, like an abaya.
Wow.
Black and gold.
Actually,
But then,
this suits you well.
okay,
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
that didn't
And
come out.
You guys actually look more pretty in person than the camera.
Okay, you always see us behind the camera. Oh, Jesus.
Even if OG is not that looking into and so.
We know, actually,
Yeah.
we know.
It's camera.
It's camera. Thank God for our good camera, actually.
But he will always be my brother, Sha. So
know.
my name is Mercy Smith,
Okay.
and I am a financial advisor.
Okay.
So I work with Bakuri Nigeria Global.
Okay.
So we are like a financial investment company. So
Oh.
we give financial advisory services.
Financial advice.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
The way
That
this
sounds
is
good.
Money no cool, money no cool, no.
That sounds
That's cool.
that sounds very good.
Yeah.
I mean, your kind of work is not really common.
No,
It's not so common, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And you look so, calm, corporate.
I am not reserved though at all.
Are you really not reserved?
No.
Okay.
This is the part inside Dabi. This is the part inside of you. Murasi.
So, Sister Mercy, first of all, I want to thank you for coming to HGT. This is HGT, and we are so delighted to welcome you here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for answering our calls. We really
pleasure.
appreciate that. So, how is your early days like? Where do you hear from? Buletiwa, Boniluyin.
I am from Ogun State,
Okay, where precisely?
Shagam.
Chagam. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I lived most of my childhood days in Ogun State, Shagam, precisely.
Okay.
So I transferred to Nigeria, like from a secondary school over there. Sorry, I said Nigeria. To Ibadan, sorry.
But the question to
Ibadan, yes,
Okay.
from Ogun State. So I transferred in SS1
Oh,
down
wow.
to
To Ibadan.
yes, with
So,
my mom.
Ati SS1 letting be Ibadan.
Yes.
Fully.
Wow.
Yeah. Fully.
Okay.
Wow.
So, Sister Mesa, I would love you to flow more in Yoruba.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because of our viewers, our mommy
I'll could mix it up.
I know
So
how
that
to
mama
do
kota and so So it's one part of that right?
Yeah.
And you've been here ever since then.
Yes.
Okay. So how is it like? Is it like did you move with your parents or move alone?
No, I moved with my mom.
Okay.
She remarried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So before I came down to Ibadan as a small girl, then they're always saying, Ibadan, Ibadan local, eh? But immediately, sorry about that.
No. But immediately, look.
Actually, when I first got here, I went to Ogopa with my mom to buy like shoes, and then there was a very beautiful lady I saw along the line. I mean, along that road in Ogopa then. So I was like, wow, Omolu fine by very light in complexion. But someone now called her from her phone, like, yeah, Missy. The next thing I heard was, I was like, what? I was like,
Cowboy.
what?
Cowboy.
Oh, le photong.
Wait, this is coming from people from Ekiti.
I don't understand.
I'm from Chagam. People that call us
Don't call us home.
They call us home. What do you
Apart
mean?
from Minipe,
Minipe.
that's our
It's
own
some
Yoruba.
Chagam.
Yeah.
Shebi is not Ijebu
No, I'm not
Hey, you people
want
they
a party.
need to
We are the English experts.
Calm down. Come on, sumo ko die mo Please continue.
So when I got here and then I met different people and then before I knew it, I'm the kind of person I adapt to environment easily. I just blend in with everyone and I'm like, even if it is Oshogbo or anywhere, people are the same. So just let love. Yes.
Of course, yes. So where did you school? Like tertiary institution?
Adicom Business School.
Okay, yeah, in Ibadan.
Yes, Egbeda. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that sounds nice. Okay.
Did you really encounter probably while growing up, were you able to meet up to your needs as a teenager, as a pre-youth at that time? Got a fair at that time. She and Raya go to a very good school, a good environment, and trade and work or TV. They want life for you.
No, like I said, I moved in here with my mom. So my stepdad was he was a very good person. He was there along the way. So I went to a secondary school first. And my mom was actually working as a daily contributor then. So I would tell him, so my own is just like when you come back from school, my mom be like, I'll just carry the bag and go. I don't see it as hustling.
Yeah.
It's my mom's job, and we've been doing it. Yeah, we've been doing it since I'm from Shagam before we came down to Ibadan.
So
yes,
it's a local experience. They get to have financial English with Balowo. That's good.
Yes.
So Kini here is not like we are like I'm gonna come tata. They'll be like no. I go there, I do it. Even customers love me the way we buy, baby. So I don't see that as hustling when I was growing up. Yeah, till I finished secondary school. That was what I did.
You said your mom remarried.
Yeah.
So, like, you said your stepdad is actually a good man.
Yeah.
But, like, when your mom said, okay, I'm going to remarry you, did you, like, feel somehow?
She didn't even tell me.
Okay.
Like, she did not
Did
tell
your dad die?
me.
What is the
No, my dad
experience
is still
like?
alive.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the fight and it was like going diabolical and everything. So they had to like split.
Separate. Okay.
Yeah, so I was my stepmom for like a year before I moved down to Ibadan with my mom. So immediately she remarried, she just called us, I'm to marry you. Not like they did a grand wedding. No, but
something very little.
Yeah, and
official.
he had 2 daughters as well.
Okay.
The man.
Yeah, the man.
Okay.
So I moved in with my younger brothers. So we're like 5 kids inside the house.
Wow.
With mom and so
You had your proper care as it
yeah, like,
from the man.
Yes.
Wow. What of your stepmom?
My stepmom was from my own daddy's side.
Yes.
When we first got there, my everything was going well. But it got to a time,
Why?
because no one is going to fetch water if I don't. I was the eldest.
Okay.
So I need to fetch that water. So she the only thing she does is when she comes back from work, she cooks. So I wash clothes, wash plates,
What
do
you don't do?
every other things. So it got to a time it was getting too much, hectic. So my mom's friends were like, "You need to go and take this girl away from that house. Like the work is becoming too much." So that was why I left there. Like she did not take me alone; she took everyone.
Everyone. How many are you guys?
We are 3 from my daddy's side.
From your mom, uncle?
Sorry, yeah,
From your
from
mom.
both of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So your stepmother doesn't have a child then?
She has 2 now.
2.
Two.
No.
But now?
No,
So
yeah.
then she doesn't
She
have
has
any-
1. Then,
And you're older than that one.
okay.
Okay.
They are all last born.
So, Sister Mercy, when is or let me say, when was the saddest moment of your life?
Why growing up?
From while growing up to this time? When have you ever experienced something very terrible or something that doesn't really?
Okay. So while I was living with my stepdad, he became so close to us that you will not think negative about him when you see him talking to us. Playing inside the living room. He speaks Chinese, like normal fake Chinese. Everybody will laugh.
Just to crack you up.
Yeah. So it got to a time I started seeing messages on my phone. Then BlackBerry. So all of a sudden, I just saw that message that afternoon. "Hello, my baby. Hi, Dad." He was like, "Can I call you?" "Yes, sir." He was at work. I was at home. I just came back from school. I was in SS3 then. So I picked the call. "Hello, Daddy. Share if I can buy anything from our office." And he said, "No. Show me who like it." And all that stuff. I was like,
No, I mean like
Like Bible.
affection.
yeah,
is trying to-
not like fatherly love. So I was like,
Oh.
he was now saying everything. I was like,
Like you were like how old then?
I was 16.
16.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
then. So it was, I was like, Kim, Daddy, so I don't understand. So I recorded everything.
Good.
So when my mom came back, I was like, chicken so I became also. And I was like you go to church every day, our pastors talk to you. There are some things you need to read the Bible before you take decisions.
Exactly.
Mom, I can't Bible don't just saw you. That God should just speak to me. What am I going to do? So it got to a time that night, I was like, I think I need to show my mom. But I did not tell her. The following day, this man had to call me again from work. He was not telling me I should ask him anything. So I'm always asking you give me.
What else?
So what else do you want me to ask? So for like a week, he's always giving me money behind my mom's back. And he would tell me, don't let your mommy know. Like 1,000 or 5.
At that time.
At that time, so I was like, Mommy, you need to listen to this voice note.
Wow.
So I gave it to her. She sat down, she listened to it, she was crying. That was the saddest day of my life. I don't know why she was crying. You know, at that time, at that point, I was like, why is she crying? Instead of you to say, you go and meet him in the office and shout at him. But she has taught a lot of things.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So I was like, I cried too. And then she said, bone it, don't say anything. Greet him, respect him. When it comes, if he gives you money, let me know. So I was like, okay. So then before we knew it, my mom just came back one day and said, you know what, you are leaving this house.
Really?
Yeah, she told me that. So I was like, where am I going? You are traveling. So I was like,
You or
yeah,
we?
me.
You, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So I was like, okay. But I now asked her, did you tell him that you heard this
The
voice?
conversation.
So for him to be cute, because he called me one day and my mom was inside the house. So we were both listening to
The same conversation.
yes, but we didn't say anything. So if it's somebody else, the one who I roll on my that relationship mommy. But because for the fact that she's there, why he was saying everything.
Yeah.
I thank God for technology at that time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was the saddest day of my life. Like she was crying.
Oh, so did she resolve the whole matter, or that's how the whole thing went off?
The way we resolved it was that I left the house.
And
My mom
mom
stayed.
and
My mom, she stayed.
till with him
Yeah.
till now.
No, until the
That's
party
it,
died.
that's the part.
So
So when
wh-
she okay,
Sorry.
when she told you that you were traveling, like on travel, is it like a family's house or someone's in the family's house? Where did you travel to?
At first, we left the house together with my brothers and because she was actually mad at that time actually. So we went to rent another
Expected.
house outside. So we're leaving there. She now said, "You're not coming back to this house, you especially." And then I have a younger sister as well.
Okay.
She's from my mommy's side, just like a cousin.
Okay.
So she's living with us then. So my mom was like, the both of you. I wanted. Okay, then she was like, "Mo fẹ́ kí Funbi wá máa bá wa gbélé tẹ́lẹ̀ ni." But now she can't come. So kó dúró sọ́dọ̀ àbúrò mi náà till
To my very solve everything.
we were living outside with my younger brothers, and then Patama parí ìjà. The context of ìjà, the man himself does not know because my mom didn't say anything.
So it was like a
Ọkàn lọ
play.
wá
excuse
àwọn ètò ti
kan.
ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà kan ọkọ̀ gbé padà wá ni. So the man was just confused. She was not like, why do my mom ọmọ kúrò nílé? Why tí n ṣe bébí mú lọ́mọ? But they settled it, and when they came back, because àwọ̀ olè yẹn ò tí expire. So my mom was like, stay there, you'll be living there until she now find another kind of solution to all the problem.
Okay. So one ballet me for inter.
Yeah.
So that time, as a child, how do you feel? Like when your mom did not confront him, like
I was so pissed.
like, do you feel
You know,
betrayed,
like a child now, yes, like I was already like, okay, to leave him now, God will feed us. And my solution was not going back to my dad, because that one is even worse than this one. My own is, he must not touch me, he must not do anything. It even got to a time there was a lady that sent us a text message on phone. The lady was like, ọkọ yín o, ó máa gbé drink kan wálé o, ó máa ṣe kinní kan, ẹ má jẹ́ kí ọmọ yín mú. When we saw the text message, I was like, kí ni gbogbo eléyìí? Then I was like, you know what, and I was actually writing work then. So gbogbo kinní yẹn kan affect me in school. So I was like, don't think about it, don't worry, nothing can happen, you can't do anything.
Well, two major questions that will lead us to another conversation my first is, now seeing yourself in that shoe from a very teenage year to this adulthood, do you consider man, or does it affect your relationship life?
Yeah, it does. It did then, yeah. Then.
Okay.
Yeah. I hated men. So my mom is always like, you're always acting like a soldier, and you are not a soldier. I hate them. But I started a relationship immediately like clock 20.
Okay.
Yeah, but see mo fi dàgbà yẹn.
To be to 20, yeah.
You were still living in the...
Is it part of things that led you to the outside Nigeria? The story you shared with us, is it part of what led to it?
No.
You traveling
One
out?
of the solutions my mother created then was to leave. Pátápátá kó má dàbí ẹni pé ó kó àwọn ọmọ jáde, àwọn yẹn wá ń gbé ta, òun wá ń gbé inú ilé. So wọn fẹ́ fún máa yẹn lára ń gbà yẹn pé she was aware of everything going on. So my mom just came with the traveling idea. I call the opportunity, you know. Mo the opportunity to confirm ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ. Like but it's parí WAEC, ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ. At least you will have more experience. So that was how I escaped.
By traveling out.
By traveling out of the house.
So where did you travel to?
I went to Oman.
Oman.
Yeah, a Middle East country.
Okay. So the person, he said someone told your mom that there's a place for you to go outside the country. So Shani, you don't baby, you don't want to
No, any in Nigeria.
So that I been Oman, be the
structure is like there's a company over there that requests for workers in different countries. So now there's like an agent here in Nigeria.
Okay.
To money connection.
Legit one.
Legit. To money connection. But the agent I worked with then to for me information. We want to need another agent. Yeah. And the woman is someone that travels through and through down to Mecca, Saudi, all those Middle East countries. So like she's a big woman.
Okay.
So in yellow sponsor gbogbo traveling now girls tí wọ́n lọ.
She girls in the colony.
Mostly.
Yeah, but àwọn ọkùnrin lọ Dubai.
Okay.
But girls are going down to Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi, and all the other countries. And then the only major line they took was maid. Because if you want to go to Middle East to work as a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, or any other jobs, even accountant self, you are going to pay a lot of money to get that role.
Of course.
But you see all these ones like maid, I think Otasun then was like close to 500K. That was 2016.
No, in your con?
Per person. Wow.
2016. So it's like 500K. Meanwhile, the woman had another condition that when you get there, let's say you pay 200K before you leave. You work for 7 months. And you will now send, no, that 7 months money, woman send this woman every month. As payment, you will not remove anything. And then we're collecting 80 riyal. So that means I'll be sending 80 riyal for 7 months.
How much is that?
80 riyal then, the equivalent to Nigerian money was 80K.
So, okay, so now, she didn't think about sanitary pad or something, or
personal care.
They believe if it's on law, they will take care of it.
Okay, did they?
Yeah, they did, and some didn't.
She on free on any camp to bring one thing.
They get contract of 3 months in each houses.
Okay.
You are meant to stay in one house for 2 years.
Okay. Oh, my young salary,
no, they will be paying you.
Okay.
Apart from them paying the company on your arrival with the visa, fee, ticket, everything, they will still continue paying you every month.
Okay. So how's life like there?
Life ain't gonna go laugh at me.
As ọmọ tí ó gbọ́n, as a stupid Naija girl.
It's not
That is, I wasn't coerced
No, you
to
were
go
just
there.
you were just naive. You were
Yeah, I
not
was.
I think you
To me,
underage.
stupid is actually like it's so
No,
innocent.
she's not underage.
That time.
No,
I was
she
underage.
wasn't.
You
16.
said
No,
16.
I was
16 is
underage.
underage.
How old was that? 16, 17?
16.
I was
16 is
16
underage.
then.
When you
Yes.
traveled?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Wow.
underage.
I was
The
underage.
legal age is 18.
Okay, it's true.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
sure.
It's
At the
true.
airport, ní immigration office ní Nigeria, at the airport, our immigration officer tí mo pàdé, they were actually asking, how old are you? I said, I'm 20.
And your small stature.
Okay, 20.
I said, I'm 20.
Were you told to say that?
I'm confessing on national TV that I did forgery.
Wow. But you were told to say that.
For it.
Yeah, on my this thing, it was 20.
20
years
that was
old.
written
Already
on
forged
it.
it.
They can't write 16.
Yeah, no, I'm
actually.
cutting me
So,
so late.
I'm trying
They
to
were
say.
like, how old are you? I'm 20. Are you sure? Ọmọ kékeré lọmọ yìí. I said, I'm 20 years old, but mi ti bímọ. Okay, the man just slipped me a note. The immigration officer. So it was his number that was there.
Wow.
So if you get there and anything happen,
Call me.
Oh,
Really?
I swear to God.
Wow.
there are still good people out there.
Yeah, at the airport.
Wait, when you talk about the flipping of people, I thought, I just to be
Yeah, come on.
No. Like
Because
when he
these
said-
people know that the country I'm going to is either you are going there to work as
They
a
already know.
slave, maid, caregiver, or
sex worker.
sex worker. So they understand
So
what's
they
going
already
on.
know.
And then the man knew, he knew I was lying, that I'm not 20 years old.
And there's no way you can counter.
They can't.
They can't.
Because
You don't
on my
know.
paper, 20 years, low and
Oh,
bare.
they can't say anything.
On my-
The only help we can
passport.
render that period is
That was what you did.
okay. Take this. Call me
Yeah,
if they are forced or coerced. Like you know that once you cannot talk.
Exactly.
Like you won't be able to talk when those people will be around you now when she was asking you those questions. So okay, take this.
No,
paper.
we are already into the departure this thing. You know,
Yeah.
the video don't going in.
Yeah.
So me àtàwọn mẹ́ta John Law from my company from Nigeria here, Akojowa. Most of them were like, Messi, hey, can you not call me Messi? My name is Miriam.
Oh, you changed your name too?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
really?
like, not call me Messi. My name is Miriam. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Don't worry, calm down.
Three Arab country name.
Yeah, exactly. You need to change your name.
Okay.
So
I
getting
even,
there.
I even learned praying in Arabic way before I left Nigeria.
You have to.
Actually, from the beginning, they said you are going there to work as a hairdresser. I learned hairdressing for like 2 months
Got on suffering by near.
from onset. That you are going there to work as a hairdresser. So, mo dẹ̀ ti ń kọ́ṣẹ́ lógún pa, mo ti ń kọ́ṣẹ́ irun, pápápá, mo ti lè dín irun. Because there they said they don't dín irun. The only thing they do is like revamping all this because their hair is natural. So there is not going to be a lot of work for you to do there. So it was getting to the airport. Nǹkan tó gbélé mi lọ́wọ́ was going there to work as a maid. Wọ́n kọ́ wo dáadáa pé really?
In a way, you are deceived.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
But I wasn't disappointed.
You just want to be
You
out.
don't want to.
My own is I'm just leaving Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're traveling
So
out.
give us the work experience and your colleagues. Báwo lẹ ṣe live in there.
Yeah, so immediately we got to the airport there. We had a stopover at what is this place called? Dubai.
Okay.
So we rested for like 5 hours and took another plane to Oman. We got to Muscat, everybody just dispatched. Because bá ṣe débẹ̀, ẹni tó fẹ́ wá mú mi,
Ó ti wà
ó ti
nílẹ̀.
wà
Ó wà
ní
nílẹ̀
ọ̀nà.
Oh.
But one thing is that before I left Nigeria, some people were telling my mom, ṣé ọmọ yẹn tó ń lọ yẹn, sọ wọn pé kó fi aṣọ àbáwọ̀ àwọn yẹn, kó fi cover ojú kó tó kúrò ní airport ti Dubai. Wọ́n ní why? So that tó bá débẹ̀, wá ti pa àwọn kan pé okay, àwọn tó máa lọ gbé lélẹ́yìí, àwọn tó bá fẹ́ gbé wọn ò ní rí. Because if you cover your face, wọn ò lè stop ẹ and say open.
Okay.
When you are covered, ẹni tó fẹ́ wá mú ẹ kò lè dá ẹ mọ̀ because your picture has already been sent before you got there. So the guy ó ti wà lọ́nà báyìí tó ń dúró
How
bí
come
mo
I
kàn gbé
wouldn't?
báàgì jáde ni ó kàn ní you Mariam kíní kan ó kàn wo picture yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní pápápá that was how I was taking.
Oh, they think sorry.
No, I did not cover.
Oh, wow.
So someone was not like tó bá yẹ pé mo ti bojú ni
Ó
mo
bá
kàn
kọ́.
máa gbẹgbẹ́ kọjá you won't even notice.
So where would you have gone?
we would have someone that would have called before I got there to mama pick me
Can you
up.
better plan it that
Plan it.
way?
Yes,
Plan,
the
yeah.
airport. Because that actually wanted to happen when I went to Saudi too. But
Okay.
Moko wave it. No, I don't want problem. Like just leave it.
Let me do you
Let me
well.
go and do my job. Because they've paid already and I need to render the service. So immediately we entered, everybody, bye. Sure guy to 1 million. But meanwhile, company Nimulo direct. I was taken to the company headquarters. I met other mates. Toti and Bimbe. They go to their workplace in the morning and come back at night to rest. Our uncle is like 3 months. After 3 months, they come back. to the company and change at their house. So when I got there, the guy is like, you're Nigerian, yeah, give me your passport, we'll check everything. Back here. He did not give me back.
Okay, you want to run away.
So the guy that came to pick me up, Oko handed over the law and he this is our passport. And he's like, follow me, yalla, let's go. And I just followed. All of them guys not eat because they don't care. If you enter the agency safe, it was smelly.
It was like
an office, but very because lobby one room, fishy office, big one. You see mates sleeping around. Everybody just slept on the floor. I could not. But bigger and she told me it took me to Muscat. Yeah, it was inside Muscat, so it took me to where I would be working, but it became motivation. So what happened on my own case was that the family actually needed a hairdresser. So they needed 2 workers, a hairdresser and a maid. So ibi tó wá mú mi lọ like ilé àbúrò ni mo lọ dé sí ní Muscat. Pé tó bá di àárọ̀ wọ́n máa mú mi lọ síbi tí ó yẹ kí n ti ṣiṣẹ́ gangan. Ṣé bí mo ṣe wọnú ilé because the energy was there. I hate dirt. Mi ò like ibi kan dọ̀tí. Bí mo ṣe wá wọnú ilé yẹn I was like ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin dẹ̀ ló ń gbé ní ṣe wá dọ̀tí báyìí. I just started cleaning. Mi tó rán mi iṣẹ́. Mo máa nú ilé o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí iṣẹ́ automatically nìyẹn.
They were just I already got the job automatically.
Ẹ o ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ náà. Òun ò tí mọ̀ pé ibi tó ń lọ final decision.
Níbi tó yẹ kí n ṣe.
Ọmọ kẹ́ final destination ló lọ.
So mo wá clean ìtàn báwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe wá láti ibi iṣẹ́ báwọn kàn ní who clean the house? We told you to rest. I said oh. Wọ́n ṣe pé ra wọn nìyẹn kó dà pé ọmọ yìí ò ní ṣiṣẹ́ dresser. Ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ló ń bọ̀ wá ṣe. That was like they took me to the house. I started working as a maid. They said because she can work. She has the strength and energy.
She won't maltreating.
That one happened though, but I had good and bad experience there, Sha.
Okay.
The maltreating was mainly because there's nothing you can tell them. They will tell you are lying. They trust themselves more than outsiders. Especially Nigerians, they don't trust us. In fact, they hate us.
So the land
green pasture.
Their own is come work, get your money.
Get out.
They don't want emotional stuff. And don't be rude to them, be respectful.
Okay.
Even if they tell you to jump, ask how high.
Not why do you want me to jump?
Not why do you want me to jump. Because they will pay you. That's their own rule.
They'll pay you to jump.
To jump.
Okay.
That's their own rule. If I no, we are just starting.
No, you can talk.
We are getting started. I remember something like there are days like with Tabatife Sheru, Odun Toshi Loyi, and Muslim. They do it for 3 days over there. Amati Beresine pa adìyẹ. Wọ́n ti pa bí 20 fún mi. Wọ́n kàn gbé sínú baff. Sorry, màá wá gbé lọ sí ibi like a tap. Màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yọ gbogbo ìyẹ́. Màá yọ tí bá clean ẹ̀ tán, màá tún wá gé gbogbo ẹ̀, màá yọ gbogbo ìdọ̀tí. Màá wá gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ sínú line náà. Pieces bó ṣe yẹ kí n kó. Àwọn lè tún ní Maria mi yẹn gidi àìdí yẹn kò lè tó that's chicken. Pé àwọn máa tún lọ kó mi wọ́n máa tún kó wá life mi fúnra mi ni mo máa pa. That was how I knew how to kill. It was there I got to know all those things. So it was there I got to know how to kill chicken, to clean. But I wasn't actually thinking that deep.
Really?
My own is I'm working. I'm getting paid.
Do you have a chance to call your family?
Yeah.
Talk to them freely?
They even got me a phone.
They got you a phone?
Yeah, the family got me a phone. Samsung. They got me a phone.
So she push a boy and if you feel more treating badly, I've been got to she for it here. Feel bad as well. What's that?
So there's another girl that was like a worker. Okay. She was one that she was recruited from Pakistan. Okay. Down to their house, then to come and work as the hairdresser. Okay. This lady, she was once a nurse. Okay. She can't. Like someone. She doesn't think. Anyhow. Act anyhow. The way they do things nonchalantly in their country there. They don't care who will die. They don't care who will cry. That girl. So I just finished cleaning the toilet in the morning. With the boss in the kitchen, for me to go back to the toilet to go and urinate, she was menstruating. The cloth is already on the floor.
Oh shit!
And you did not clean it.
No,
you went to the other room. So I got there. I went to call her. Alpha.
Go and clean.
She was like, Mutbai, so bag uju eh. I hate that girl from the onset. Not because I guess it's because she's from Pakistan. Because I don't believe they are good people. But me, my own is if I clean, if I cook for her too. Everybody eats at the same time. mo ní ó yá to the toilet ó ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo ní wá lọ bàtà dédé bẹ́ẹ̀ she saw it who did it ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní deny. Meanwhile she's not the only one in the house so I went to ask others gbogbo àwọn ọmọ àwọn ọ̀gá mi they said no they are not the one and they said you are the one that went to the toilet now shebi na you come out from the toilet now. The girl was still denying that. And there was another lady that likes her inside the house. The girl was now putting on towel. She came out from her own bedroom. The girl was not like, Mariam, why don't you leave her? Go and clean it. You are meant to clean. So I'm meant to clean. That means when you destroy, when you
dirt the whole place.
You are not meant to clean it up by yourself. So I was like, wow. So I told her when I said, Shori rapati woro. And there are security cameras in our house.
Room in the parlor.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So the first
just relax.
The first male in the family was not around that day. So money, tí mo bá tú towel yẹn, tí mo bá tú tán. Your brother níbi iṣẹ́ ó máa rí gbogbo òwò one.
Okay, CCTV abi.
Yes. Money one. So gbogbo nǹkan tó ń bò kò ní ju àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ lójúmọ́ because don't interfere in this matter abeg. And the girl, she was a student then, so she understands English more than all of them in the house. Okay. So she was like, what do you mean? Oh, they try me. I will just beat you. And they woke, what I will leave your house today. You, to the toilets. So I stood on my ground and said, you are going to clean this thing today.
You carry Nigeria blood.
Moba Yari. I dragged her from that place. And the other girl could not interfere because she was putting on towel. To the toilet and she cleaned it. Ṣé mo kọ́ fún àyàn láti inú ilé kọ́ wá fàdé toilet kọ́ wá fún nígbàlẹ̀ kó yá máa fọ̀. Wọ́n bá ti mo tún wá lock ẹ̀ mọ́nú bedroom so I left but before I opened she has cleaned it she now went inside her room she was now crying she called the elder brother because both of them are dating me I did not have that chance because I'm not light in complexion.
Okay.
Yes, so I could not date. I could not date one of them and it's a taboo for them to be dating an African so they can't.
Really?
They can't. Àbá náà dẹ̀ gbádùn.
Àwa tiwa tó wà lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn tó wà lù wọ́n fún sex.
Ó yàtọ̀ ṣe bí business.
That's sex work. Sex worker is.
They too they don't actually know they are going there as a sex worker. It's until they get there. That's slavery now. They are enjoying. That's enjoyment for them. Yeah, they can't marry an African, but it has actually happened before, Sha.
Right. Yeah. So, but see, our parents and what that they take a race.
Okay, and the mother, their mom, she was not that gave birth to all the 8 kids. She has spinal cord injury. So kò lè pariwo, kò lè sáré. So kò lè sáré. She was just like, Mariam, why would you do that? Mo shun everybody. I went to the kitchen. So because I shunned the mother, when the guy came, my mother was talking to you. Go to the room.
Pack your thing. No,
I should enter his room.
Eh?
So I just entered his room. He now sat down. You know when you want to talk to someone, but you're not actually talking to that person. He was with it's just like Shemo, àwọn whip wáyé ìgbà yẹn. Tí àwọn Muslims máa ń lò ìgbà yẹn. But not like leather one. Yeah. So he called me to his room and started whipping me. So after that, I left the room. Nobody was actually able to rescue me. Nobody.
So, did they even talk about it?
Maybe while I was not there. They might have, but I wasn't there. So I went to my room. I did not cook throughout that day. I was in my room weeping, called the agency. They did this. They just like, they've paid for 2 years of your life. You need to do whatever they ask you to do.
Someone's child.
So.
Go.
Yeah, someone's daughter too.
They actually don't care. Because number one, no, like their last born was actually the same age with me. They are both the same age. So she was talking to a guy on my phone.
What suspect?
Yeah. What she could be joining. What check from? I've already formatted everything, messages, everything. So, but it was they knew the story was true.
Dating.
We're still 16 then. Yeah. So the story was true, but no evidence.
But you knew that.
For me, laughing, she atrocities now.
How could they saw the thing on your phone?
I would have. Maybe no. Like all the 3 men in the house. Yeah.
Really? At least only one person.
So, yeah.
No, I finished my 2-year contract. I left.
Say any sexual harassment or something?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but my own was just like the way you said. It was an alleged. He wanted to.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
sexual
but
harassment.
you
Consider
couldn't.
assault.
Yeah,
Consider
so
assault.
one lawful, what's it called? They went for a vacation in Salala. All the kids, all the family members. So then, but the elder brother drove them all to the airport. While he was not around, the grandpa, which is the father of the house, he called me to his room, and on the TV, porn was actually playing.
Eh?
Yeah, so there is actually a channel dedicated for women showing their cleavages.
Are you
and
serious? Ni grandpa no.
Yeah.
So,
So, so he now asked me that he removed the
Ṣọmọlúwa náà
wrapper.
ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí fídíò kò ṣáà ṣọmọlúwa.
They can't be Saudi Arabians. It might be like Philippine girls,
yeah, all
like
this
just the normal
other
channel.
Yeah, normal
channel,
X
yeah.
videos channel.
So he now called me. He now removed his wrapper and then asked me to like give him load of. I'm like, I'm very sorry, I can't do it. So I ran out of the
Did you
room.
force?
No force. Tibanikin tea, or we try and only cool off.
Mother case.
So I had to like run out of the room, went to my room and locked myself up till the boy, like the first son, came back from wherever he went to. So that was how I. But since then, he had one money problem. Like they can't even tell me.
Firstborn or where want is there?
No, they don't. Since the last time they touched me, don't know me. Me won't buy anything emotional except for me waking up doing my job.
Would you bail?
About Georgia, they come back to the house and that's it.
While you are there, I want maybe other girls, maybe you make friends. I want to know the experience there.
They have. Most girls have. So there's another girl from Philippines. Blowing phone or guy, because the man comes into her room to sleep with her every night, to have sex with her every night, and the girl woman she recording it for evidence. So over post sorry group lórí Facebook. So the girl was actually sent to the prison. She gave birth there, and she went back to Philippines. She was deported, but without the babies.
Oh my God! I want to love.
She's the victim.
Yeah. And actually, there, if you sleep with your husband, you are dying. Before you know it, before anybody knows that this is what you actually did, you are gone.
So ọkọ wọn lè bá ẹlòmíì sùn.
Yeah. But okay, ohun àtọkọ lè jọ sọ nínú ilé, but wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó escalate síta pé ẹnìkan máa mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀sùn. That's what they do.
So kò sí ẹni ẹlẹ́dìí tẹ́ pé ẹ ti bá pàdé tí ẹ ti jọ sọ̀rọ̀ tó wá tẹ́ rí pé experience tẹ̀ tó ju tèmi lọ pé bí àwọn ti àsọ̀dọ̀ ti bá yé ẹ̀jẹ̀ bákọ̀bákọ̀.
We always hear like it's from third party. I've never sat down with one person and start talking about it, because no one wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. So it's always like a third party explanation.
So which one have you heard?
So there's another one of a lady that it was even a video that went viral on our group on Facebook. So she was tied, her hands were tied, the legs were tied, her genital was open, she was naked, and then stick, Iggy, Tony Sharpent was. They started into this thing, and they were laughing. All the men were laughing under the video, laughing like we are one kidnapping you, we all bossing wrong ends. We actually don't know what happened.
So they derived joy in doing that.
Yeah.
So where did you later go after you left Oman?
I went to Saudi Arabia
to work there too.
Yeah, but it wasn't that long. Yeah, just for 9 months, and then.
Okay.
So actually I wanted to stay, but the ladies I met there, they were like, "I'll be paying house rent 250K for a month, like per month." I'm like, no, who does that? And they're actually Nigerians. Like, why would you be doing that to your fellow Nigerian outside? We were all speaking Ijebu. Everybody was we were very happy. For you to like you meet one of your own in another man's land. The joy was there. But like we were just like making fun of all those people. That one you understand. But mind you, I want nothing but you now. Because most Saudi Arabians come down to Nigeria.
So, kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ fún àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ travel out? Just briefly, what
if it's Middle East, go just
say it to the camera.
If you're going to Middle East, if you're not going there to work as a nurse, a lawyer, or maybe you got a contract job, but if you're going there to work as a maid, just immediately you get there, try to connect with people there that that you know that if anything happens, you can actually cry out to them. And before you leave Nigeria, get Nigeria embassy's number before you leave. And then when you get there, don't let your boss know that you have a small phone. You can actually go with a small phone with another. It might be a Nigerian number actually.
In case the
a Nigerian SIM. Yeah, in case your main phone was collected from you. You have a backup, so you'll be able to call home. Okay, this is what is happening. And be on your lane. Be respectful to them. You know, we Nigerians, we have this agidi. When you get there, you need that agidi, use agidi. If you know you need to calm down. Talk to them with respect.
Are you married?
I'm not married.
You're still single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Very much single.
Yeah.
Sister Mercy, your story is very touching, and the beautiful part of this story is that in the process of all of this, you didn't allow all these things to get to you, to emotion, and to actually maybe think of going into sex, like into prostitution.
While I was over there.
While you were there,
yeah,
so that's the happy part I picked from your story, and this is a lesson to each and every lady that wants to travel out. See, she worked hard. She was there. She worked legitly, even though it wasn't what she wanted to do that she later did, but it was still legit. So, Emma and Beto, housemaid, please don't do that. And yes, while she was there, it was now temptation, rape. We thank God she was able to escape too. So my point is that you have no reason. I'm only saying this as a lady. There's no more. I don't want to know why. For going into prostitution, there are still 1001 job you can do out there that can fetch you money. Don't say because everybody. You have your life.
Because of what they are saying about me, I don't want to go away. No, go there, make your money, come back.
And please be careful, especially the agents that you want, because I want you to me in coming. But she made in bed me. They're
very lucky.
Honestly, she's very.
Our story meet and both were interesting, but
exactly.
I honestly. So, Pelum, I don't even want to say something before we round up.
I don't really have much. I'm just like thankful to God on your
Thank God, though.
I mean, you're here and not you.
The only thing I would just speak in my own part is, I think everybody, when you are going for a nature of work, try to be specific with your nature of work. I think along in our story, she was like, one later more you pay good for house maid. Maybe funny enough, be ages to pick latigly. So maybe you over excited new or whatever thing. So whatever nature of work, fine. But still try and stick to your pattern.
So guys, thank you so much. I read you by a lot. This is the end of today's episode, and I'm very sure that you enjoyed it. I know because I enjoyed it too. So guys, please, if you have any question you want to ask Sister Mercy, you can always drop a question at the comment section, and we'll be available to answer your question. And please don't forget to like, follow, and share. So we meet again, and we all say
bye.
Bye.